Looking for a chip into the middle. What a ball into Wallace. Oh, he's rubbish. Hey guys, it's Ep20 here, and welcome back to episode 20 of my Barcelona career. Now in today's episode we've got 3 games to play. The first game is against Deportivo, and that's going to be an away match in the league for us to get through. A few days later though, game against Napoli in the Champions League. That's the semi-finals, the first leg of that game to play, as well as the second leg as well, also to come in today's episode. So looking forward to both those matches. Hopefully going to find our way through into the final of the Champions League. Always getting to the very end of the season now, getting so close to the end. Probably just another episode or 2 to go after this one. So it's going to be exciting into the season. Hopefully get our way into the final and win all the trophies possible in this season. But let's wait and find out. Today's episode is a big one. Got to get into the final of the Champions League. Before we get into things though, if we could try and hit 75 likes on today's episode, I'd really appreciate it. Also, feel free, if you're new to the channel, to go ahead, hit that subscribe as well down below, and that'd be absolutely fantastic. I think about 150 subs away now from hitting 15,000, so if you could go ahead, hit that button, I'd really appreciate it. But on to this game now against Deportivo. This is the team I'm going to go with. We've made a few changes to the side. It's fairly strong, to be honest, as well, but I've also got to basically prioritise the game against Napoli in a couple of days' time. So, because we're so far in the league at the moment, 12 points in front, I know Real Madrid have got a game in hand. We're still quite a nice distance in front, so we are going to change on the team for this game. Still a strong side though. To Stegen in goal, Vidal, Paulinho at centre-back alongside Ep20, a little bit different. Digne at left-back, Busquets, Rakitic, Rafinha in midfield, Delafeu, Suarez and Dembele as our front 3. Let's crack on with this game, hopefully get ourselves 3 points. It's kind of one of those games where we just have to win it any way we can. We're getting towards the end of the season. I think we're maybe just a few points away from winning the title, so we need to try and pick up as many wins as possible, try and win the title as soon as possible so we can focus on the other cups we have to win as well. Okay, let's crack on with this game here against Deportivo. Hopefully get ourselves a good victory. Let's find out how we get on. Messi on the bench for this game. Decided to rest him. Obviously a huge match against Napoli. Can't afford to have him too tired for that game. We'll see how we get on though. Still a strong attack. Hopefully strong enough. Got ourselves a corner here. Delafeu to deliver. Rakitic is in the middle, looking to connect with it. All good save by Pantilimon, cleared away. And as far as Delafeu to put it back into the box, and again cleared by the defence. Good start to the match for us. Rakitic trying to keep it alive, but can't. Digne coming inside, chance here, great opportunity, what a finish as well. I think it's Rafinha that gets us the opening goal of this game, 37 minutes in, and it's a great finish. Is it Rafinha? I couldn't quite tell. It seemed like it might have been, with it being the left foot it is as well. Hits it so well on the volley. Great little ball in and fully deserved as well to take the lead here. Controlled the match, had a good few opportunities. Pantilimon so far has just about kept the minutes, but he can't this time. Digne gets on the overlap, cuts inside his weaker side, and it's a great connection there from Rafinha on his stronger foot. Finds the bottom left-hand corner past Pantilimon, and we've gone a 1-0 up in this game. Really impressive start, though, considering we've made changes to the team. Rakitic coming forward to shoot. Oh, good save by Pantilimon, out for a corner. Half-time, still winning the game 1-0. So far, we've been on the ball a lot of the time. We've had a lot of possession around the edge of their box. We've really kept it in our half for most of the game, to be honest, so far. But we just haven't quite managed to find the couple of goals just yet. Pantilimon made a good few saves as well, to be fair. So it should probably be 2 or 3-0, I'd say, at this stage. It's 1-0, obviously got in front, that's good, but need to start to add to the scoreline now. Oh, great opportunity. Delafeu again in behind. Can he shoot in his left foot here? Delafeu, yes he can. It's 2-0, doubled our lead. That's the goal that we needed. And it's come inside the first 15 minutes of the second half. Delafeu scores it. Great finish on his left foot. Just had to steady himself there just as he's about to shoot. And it managed to find the back of the net perfectly past Pantilimon. And we've doubled our lead. Really good start to the second half. Again, kind of continued from where we sort of left off, to be honest, in the first half. Getting behind the defence here. They can't catch up to Delafeu. And there's no stopping that 2-0. Delafeu. Waiting for a cut back here into Rafinha. What's his finish going to be like? Oh, why was that on his weaker side? Would have been better, I think, if he just put it on his left-hand side and tried to go for a shot like that. Didn't happen, but anyway, we'll make some changes ourselves. 20 minutes left of this game. Going to rest 1 or 2 players. Obviously, think about the Napoli match now. Hopefully, going to bring on some other players to rotate a bit. Okay, Rakitic and Suarez off. We're going to bring on Silveira and Coutinho. Obviously, Silveira going to go play on the left-hand side. Dembele will go play up front as he did in the last episode. Coutinho is a centre mid alongside Rafinha, so we'll see how that goes. 20 minutes left. I don't think we'll make the third change, to be honest. No need to really bring on any other players, I don't think. Delafeu still going, he's in behind here. Delafeu looking across the box into the back post, and it's Silveira, the youngster, that does it. 3-0. He wraps up the victory in the final 5 minutes, and it's a great finish at the back post as well. Brilliant run, great ball through initially to Delafeu, then he plays it across perfectly, and it's a good little pass into the back of net. Silveira there getting another goal for himself. That might be 3 now, it's 2 or 3 I think for him. He's had a few appearances and he's performed really well off the bench, and just seems to play fantastically as a left winger, so we're going to keep putting him there. He's doing really well at the back post this time round, just to tap into the back of the empty net, and we're winning the game 3-0. Really impressed with how he performs off the bench. That's it, 3-0 victory, really happy with that. Gets us obviously 3 points and helps us get a little bit closer to the league title. If Real Madrid have dropped points, we might have even won the league title if Real Madrid have lost their match. So I think we're getting very, very close now to the league title. We'll wait and look anyway at the league table. But after that game, very happy with how he played. Deserved to win and quite rightly got ourselves a clean sheet as well. Okay, so after that game, I think Real Madrid must have drawn their match, which means that, again, they've dropped points. And now I think we need 2 points to win the league title. So if we win the next league game, then we've won it, basically. I think Real Madrid's maximum points they can now get will be, I think... Wait, have I calculated this right? Or maybe not. No, I have. 86 points to their maximum amount. We're on 85, so we need 2 points to win it. Probably 1, to be honest, on goal difference, but 2 to definitely win the league title. So, obviously, in the next league game, we can do that. That'll probably be next episode. And will that even be against Madrid? Will it? Is that right? Oh, not quite. Celta Vigo and then Levante. But, I mean, it depends if we drop points. We'll have to wait and find out. But, yeah, game against Napoli now to play. Obviously, looking forward to that game. Before then, though, quickly some player drills that we'll get on with. And we'll see what we'll do this week. Again, still trying to get Iniesta's stamina going up a little bit. I'm tempted to even do the same with Messi as well, just because he struggles to play every single game. But I think we'll stick with the exact same drills here. And we'll see how we get on. Hopefully, see Iniesta's stamina go up again. Not quite this week by the looks of it. Very, very close though. Hopefully next week. And Ribeiro actually goes at 72 overall now. Looking really good. Not too sure why we're still training him though, because this is the only season we're doing and we have not even promoted him yet. So maybe I'll switch that out for Messi or maybe even Iniesta again if we're trying to improve his stamina. Looking into this game now against Napoli. This is the team I'm going to go with. Obviously the first leg of the semi-final of the Champions Cup. So a very important game for us. Sega starts in goal. 7-0 PK Wallace and Alba in defence. Gomez, Iniesta, Dybala in midfield. Messi, Suarez and Silveira starting in this game. So looking forward to seeing how those guys get on. Silveira starting the match, so we'll see how we get on with him. This match I've gone with Umtiti, Roberto, Busquets, Paulinho, Rakitic, and Dembele and Coutinho all on there. Obviously Coutinho could come on for Silveira probably at some point during this game, maybe even a half-time. We'll wait and find out how the youngster gets on. And yeah, hopefully get ourselves a good victory. Hopefully try not concede too many goals as well, because this is the away leg for Napoli, so their goals count. But most importantly, we've got to get ourselves a victory. Well played. Alba now the overlap. That's really good. We're looking for a cutback. A great chance for Dybala. Saved, but put wide, actually. It was blocked, not saved in the end. And inside 5 minutes, a great chance. It's the defender that gets in front of it. I think Reina was going to get there, to be honest, but put out for a corner. Dybala to deliver. Can we pick anybody out? In the centre, Suarez was in there, but headed away. Great chance. Great save, though, from ter Stegen. Whew. Oh, so bad. Oh, terrible defending. Should have conceded there because that was really poor. Three of us couldn't handle him. Iniesta, great turn. Now the chance to shoot, saved. Should have done better. Should have gone across Reina, not at him. And in the end, the shot was frustratingly bad. Should have done so much better. Great position. Suarez over to Dybala. This is good. Dybala now with the chance. Again, saved by Reina. Alba to deliver. What a ball in for Suarez. Oh, connects with it, but doesn't hit it very hard, and so it's an easy save for Pepe Reina. Oh, there's an injury. Please don't be one of our key players. It's PK at the back. Not good news. He's holding his knee. That'll be him out for a few weeks, maybe even a couple of months. And we're going to have to bring on Titi, I think, to replace him. Frustrating for us to have an injury there after 36 minutes, but it is what it is. We'll have to cope with it. It just seems like it's a bad landing that's caused it. Oh, ball into Suarez. He's free. Suarez pounced on it by Reina. So bad again. Got to do better. These are not half chances. These are big opportunities that the opposition will score. And it's 0-0 half time. That's really bad from us, really bad, because we've played well, but you've got to take your chances. You've got to do better than what we've done. And so we should be 3-0 up at this point. Iniesta on the overlap. Looking maybe for the back post or into Suarez, and it's a delayed pass, and it was too late in the end. So easy for Reina to save. Wanted it on the ground, and it's a really, really frustrating one again for us. We should be miles in front. It's not happened at the moment. I mean, we should already have 1 foot in the final, to be honest, and we haven't. Looking for a chip into the middle. What a ball into Wallace! Oh, he's rubbish. He is. Did he? Oh, wow. I can't believe how bad some of these players are. Like, you don't have to be a striker to finish that. You just have to know how to kick a ball, and these are footballers, so they clearly do. Oh my god, this is so bad. But there's literally nothing we can really do to improve it. Like, this is just the finishing of the players for some reason. Gomez over the top to Silveira, still doing a good job actually for us. Going to try and deliver in here to Suarez, who chests down in the wrong direction. Of course he does. Still keeps hold of it. Now looking for Dybala. Gomez trying to keep hold of it as well as Silviera now inside, looking for Messi to turn and shoot. Not enough behind it. First two changes, Coutinho and Paulinho to come on. We're going to take for Iniesta and Silviera. Obviously not happy at all to be 0-0. It's an absolute disgrace that we're not winning the game by about 4 at this point. We've had so many chances. It's really, really bad finishing from us at the moment. And it's one of the main reasons why this career will be ending at the end of the season, because I've just been so frustrated by the players' lack of finishing. For so much talent in the squad, for some reason the finishing's so poor. I don't know what it is, but it just seems to be this team in particular where we just can't take our chances, and we're having some big opportunities as well. They're not half chances in this game, some huge ones where we should be miles in front, and we're really not. Suarez trying to hold it up for Gomez to take a shot, and, well, goal kick. Well played, Messi. Suarez now with the chance. Finally we've taken it. It's only taken us 76 minutes. Suarez scores. And it's from Messi just winning the back the ball off the defender. He's a little bit slow in clearing. Could have maybe been a foul. It's difficult to tell, but we've won it back anyway. We've scored the goal. It's, yeah, like I said, only taken 77 minutes in this game. You can just see Messi nipping in front of the defender. Doesn't actually know whether he gets any of the ball there, Messi, to be honest, but we'll take it anyway. It's a goal we desperately need. But like I say, it should be 4 or 5 at this point. So the game should be basically have been over by about half time, but they've kept in it somehow. Well, we've kept them in it, really, our inability to finish, and I'm sure they won't be particularly happy by conceding that, so we'll wait and see whether there's any response. Full-time, won the game 1-0. I can't be pleased with that at all. I know we've won the game, but we've got a clean sheet as well, which is good, but we should have won by much more than that. It was a great opportunity to have actually got into the final after this game. I mean, it was that comfortable for us here against Napoli. They've had 3 shots, 2 on target. We've had 12s, 6 on target, and a lot more possession around the edge of their box than what the possession stats suggest there. So, yeah, we've really dominated them from start to finish, and so we should have won the game by probably 4 or 5 goals. We haven't done that, but we've still got a second leg. Obviously, we're winning as well, and they haven't got any away goals, which is also good. But yeah, like I said, the game should have been over. We should have been able to even put a youth team out for this game against Napoli. I mean, it was that easy for us in that game. So frustrated we didn't take more of the chances. And on top of that, PK's out for 3 months with a broken ankle, so he misses the rest of the season now, which is obviously not good news for us. Don't know where that one's come from. He just seemed to sort of fall awkwardly and just broke his ankle, as you do. So yeah, he's now out for 3 months. That's not good, but we've also got the centre-backs that can help, and we will definitely need help from Paulinho in that position as well. On some player drills, still obviously trying to train up Iniesta's stamina. Hopefully he'll go up this week. Messi we're going to try with as well on the stamina. Again, because we know that we're ending at the end of the season, we are just trying to do little things like this. Obviously Messi's dribbling not going to go up too much, but I'm after his stamina in particular, but still not a very good week from him. On to the final game of today's episode. This is him going to go with Seguin again in goal, Semedo, Wallace, Umtiti and Alva in defence, Gomez, Rakitic and Dybala in midfield, with Messi, Suarez and Dembele starts as our front 3. So obviously a couple of changes here and there. Silviera drops to the bench, Delafeu, Coutinho also on there as well, and we've got just one defender in Roberto on the bench as well. So we'll see what happens in this game. Obviously got to go out there and try and beat Napoli much more comfortably than we did in the last game. We should have, but didn't happen. But this is our chance to try and do that in the away leg now. Okay, let's go for this final game of today's episode. Can we get ourselves a good victory? Got to be more clinical than in the last game. Should have had so many more goals, and it's a very similar sort of team, similar sort of attack. Obviously 1 or 2 changes here and there, if anything, and probably improvements to the side. So we'll see how it goes. Umtiti also comes into the team as well, so we'll see how he does at centre-back. He's been playing much better in recent weeks, though, so that's good to see. Chance early on, maybe. Rakitic again intercepted. Semedo still going. Oh, what a hit. Saved by Reina. 22 minutes into this game, again, pretty much sort of kept going from where we left off in the first leg. We've started off really strongly again. Maybe a few more opportunities for Napoli coming forward once or twice more, but other than that, it's pretty much the same. Dembele tries again. A lot of these, though, are pot shots, half sort of chances. Not really any chances that are going to get us goals. Suarez now to Rakitic, going to have to hit this one. Why are we not finding the corners? It's every single time it's at the keeper. It's not good enough from that sort of range. Half-time 0-0. Yeah, similar to the last game in that we deserve to have scored by now, but not as much in this game. Not had as many clear-cut chances, a lot of pot shots from range. Napoli still gets off a shot, so I'd be annoyed if they get a goal come the end of the game. But yeah, very frustrating again to still not be so much further in front, because it's right on the edge here. It's one of those situations where final 10 minutes, Napoli throw everyone forward, and it feels like it could be that sort of upset towards the end. Hopefully it doesn't happen, but in order to make it not happen, we have to score some more goals. Messi still going, looking for Suarez, come on! Oh, again saved by Reina. That's our best chance of the game so far, 62 minutes in, should have scored it though, but it is a good save from Reina that time round. And considering we have probably the best team on the planet, we're just not showing enough quality, which is really frustrating in the final third. Our passing's been a bit off in this game, our shooting's been off in the last 2 games. So yeah, a lot of frustrating things happening with this team. It seems to happen sometimes when we put out our strongest team. We don't seem to get the performance you'd expect. And then when we rotate things, like we did in the first game, we won the match 3-0. So I don't really know what's going on with that at all. But yeah, very frustrating. I still think it's another goal in this game for us, but it might be a little while before we get it still. Dembele still trying to get it. Having to go alone here. Dembele again saved. Messi going to try and follow up, and he had to... Why has he headed it? So we're going to make all 3 changes. Deulofeu, Coutinho and Paulinho all to come on. We're going to take off Rakitic, Suarez and Dybala, and give those guys a rest. 20 minutes left of the game. Still pushing for another goal, of course. Another chance. Oh, what has happened to everyone? Jesus Christ. What has gone on with that defence? Final chance here for Napoli. Corner. And they have got an opportunity here to equalise late on. Saved. Wow. Can't believe that. We've won the game, we're into the final, but I'm not going to be happy about it because the way we've done it. The way we've done it sums up the reason why I won't be continuing with the second season, because we play with the best team on the planet, and yet we play like that, and we have to defend like that, and yeah, we have to rely on the final few minutes of not conceding. It's just not good enough at all. The game should have been over after the first leg. We've not particularly played very exciting football in this game. It's been a really disappointing performance from us. Yet we're still winning matches, which is of course good, but yeah, not the way that I wanted to be winning matches with Barcelona, and so we will be ending it come the end of the season. Hopefully we can end on a positive and winning the trophies and everything, but yeah, can't say I'm particularly happy with the way that we've won these matches. Certainly not a Barcelona style that we've implemented really this season. Certainly not a Barcelona finishing anyway. The finishing in the first leg, I still can't get over how bad it was. And it should have been better in this one as well. We should have won the game by a couple of goals still, but just didn't happen for some reason. But like I say, we're into the final, so we can't be down about it too much because we have got through to the final, just not in the way we wanted to. But a game against Atletico Madrid as well, so not even sort of one of the better teams. Of course, you know, they're a good side, but not someone that I was expecting to play. I was expecting maybe a Real Madrid or a PSG or something like that. We haven't come up against one of those teams. They got knocked out in the quarters and the round of 16. So yeah, we've got lucky a little bit there. Atletico Madrid still going to be a tough game. Still expecting it to be a very tough challenge for us, but we'll wait and find out how he gets on. Probably the next episode, maybe the one after that, but certainly will be a tough match, I think, anyway. And that concludes today's episode. If we win the next match in the next episode, then we've won the league title, so that'll be a really good way to hopefully kick off next episode. Thank you all so much for watching. If we could try and hit 75 likes, then I'd really appreciate it. Also, if you're new to the channel or if you haven't subscribed yet, please feel free to go ahead, hit that subscribe as well down below, and that'd be absolutely fantastic. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.